Casablanca, the city between tradition and modern Morocco. Casablanca does not look like the Morocco you expect. It feels modern, but carries something much older underneath. Waves crash against the Atlantic coast. The Hassan II Mosque rises above the ocean. Trams move through wide boulevards. Old streets blend into modern developments. Casablanca is not built like a postcard city. It does not try to impress you instantly. It reveals itself slowly, through contrast, through rhythm, through everyday life. Many travelers pass through Casablanca without ever understanding it. But this city is not meant to be judged quickly. This is City Decode. Stay with me, because later I will show you the biggest mistake visitors make in Casablanca and how avoiding it can completely change your experience. In Casablanca, where you stay changes how the city feels. Casablanca is not built around one historic center. It spreads outward, mixing older districts with modern neighborhoods. For a practical stay, areas near the city center or Marif place you close to shops, cafes, restaurants, and transport connections. The atmosphere feels active, fast, connected. Near the Old Medina, the mood changes. The streets become narrower. Small shops appear. Daily life moves at a more traditional pace. It feels less polished, but more personal. Further along the coast, the city opens up. The Atlantic becomes part of the experience. The streets feel calmer. There is more space to breathe. Same city, different perspectives. Stay central for movement. Stay near the coast for a slower rhythm. Understanding that contrast is the first step to decoding Casablanca. Casablanca does not have a long list of famous landmarks, but the ones it has define the city. The most important is the Hassan II Mosque. It rises directly above the Atlantic Ocean. Massive, detailed, impossible to ignore. Stand beside it and the scale feels overwhelming. The minaret dominates the skyline. The ocean crashes against the rocks below. The location gives the mosque a presence that feels different from anything else in the city. This is not simply a landmark. It is Casablanca's strongest visual identity. Beyond the mosque, the architecture tells another story. Wide boulevards are lined with older facades and modern buildings. Art Deco details appear beside newer developments. Place Mohammed V offers another glimpse of the city. Government buildings frame the square. Trams pass nearby. People move constantly. Casablanca is not designed only for visitors. It is designed to function, and that is what makes it interesting. Casablanca is not defined only by landmarks. Its identity becomes clearer through everyday life. The Old Medina offers one side of the city: tight streets, local shops, markets, a sense of history beneath the modern surface. It is not as polished as some other Moroccan Medinas, but that is part of its character. Marif feels completely different. Modern shops, cafes, restaurants, and busy streets create a faster rhythm. This is Casablanca as a working city. Then there is the Corniche. Here, the atmosphere changes again. The Atlantic stretches into the distance. Restaurants face the water. People walk, sit, and spend time outside. The city feels lighter, more relaxed. Casablanca does not reveal itself through one neighborhood. It reveals itself gradually. The more areas you explore, the more the city begins to make sense. Casablanca is not a city you rush. It is a city you observe. Start near the Hassan II Mosque. Walk beside the ocean. Notice how the Atlantic shapes the edge of the city. Then move toward the center. The streets become busier. Traffic increases. Trams pass through wide boulevards. Cafes fill with people. Casablanca feels active, but not staged. This is not a city built around tourism. It is a city built for everyday life. Use the tram when moving between areas. It helps you understand the scale of the city. Walk when you reach each neighborhood. Pause at a cafe. Watch the streets. Notice the contrast between older buildings and modern development. Casablanca is not about completing a long checklist. It is about reading the city slowly. The more attention you give it, the more it reveals. Casablanca does not completely transform at night. It settles into a calmer rhythm. As the sun goes down, the Atlantic becomes darker. Lights appear along the streets. The pace softens slightly. Along the Corniche, the atmosphere becomes more social. Restaurants fill. People walk beside the water. Ocean air moves through the open spaces. This is where Casablanca feels most relaxed. In the center, cafes remain active. Conversations continue late into the evening. The city does not become chaotic. It becomes steady. Even a simple walk feels different after sunset. Slower, more reflective. Casablanca at night is not about spectacle. It is about rhythm. Food in Casablanca reflects both tradition and modern life. Moroccan cuisine is rich and layered. Tagine, couscous, fresh bread, grilled meats, mint tea. Meals are often meant to be shared. They are not always rushed. Street food offers a different experience. Simple dishes, quick stops, everyday flavors. Along the coast, seafood becomes important. Fresh fish near the Atlantic feels naturally connected to the city. But Casablanca also has a more modern side. International restaurants, new cafes, and changing tastes reflect its position as a major urban center. Try a traditional Moroccan meal. Stop for seafood near the coast. Sit inside a cafe and watch the city move. In Casablanca, food helps you understand the balance between past and present. Step outside Casablanca, and Morocco changes quickly. Rabat offers one of the easiest escapes. The capital feels quieter, more organized, more measured. Historic sites, clean streets, and a calmer pace create a different experience. For a stronger contrast, Marrakech offers another side of Morocco, more colorful, more intense, more focused on atmosphere and tourism. Casablanca sits between these worlds. It is more modern than many visitors expect, less polished than a postcard, more focused on daily life. You can also spend more time along the coast. The Atlantic gives you space to slow down without leaving the city completely. Sometimes, the best way to understand Casablanca is to compare its rhythm with the places around it. Most Casablanca trips feel disappointing for one reason. Visitors expect the wrong city. They arrive looking for a traditional Moroccan experience like Marrakech or Fes. But Casablanca is not trying to be either of them. The biggest mistake is comparing it constantly. If you compare Casablanca, you miss it. Another mistake is rushing through the city, seeing the mosque, taking a few photos, leaving immediately. But Casablanca needs more attention than that. Walk through the Old Medina, explore Marif, spend time near the Corniche, sit inside a cafe, observe daily life. Do not focus only on landmarks. The real city exists between them. Casablanca is not about dramatic attractions at every corner. It is about contrast, movement, routine, and atmosphere. Once you accept that, the city becomes much easier to understand. Casablanca is contrast, movement, transition. A city between tradition and modern Morocco. It does not try to impress you immediately. It reveals itself gradually. Observe the streets, feel the rhythm, understand the layers. Because when you do, Casablanca stops feeling confusing and starts making sense. If this guide helped you explore smarter, like this video, comment which city we should decode next, and subscribe to City Decode. Because we do not just visit cities, we decode them.